We're going to take a look at how to back up your documents to the server. Generally speaking, when you're working on your Mac, you're saving your documents to your computer in a few different places, either your documents folder or the desktop folder. The three main folders that we're going to look to back up are the desktop folder, the documents, and the downloads, the 3Ds. These are the three things that generally need backing up. For photos and other things, there are other links that you will be provided. Okay, so if I click my network home, it should show me my network folder, and think of this as a file cabinet. So these are the different drawers in my filing cabinet. In other words, I have a desktop drawer or folder, a documents folder. These are all different folders on the server. So if I want to look at what's on this machine, I'm going to come over to New Finder window, and I'll place this beside it. You might have to resize your windows a little bit to get everything to fit, but I'm going to click on my desktop. I want to move these items to my desktop folder over here. So the easiest way that I know to do this is to select everything that's here. So I can click the first, hold down my Shift key and click the last, or I can do Command A to get all of them. Then I'm going to take them and click on them and drag them and put them right on top of the desktop folder. So what that's doing is moving the items that live on this folder, the desktop folder, over to the server, into my desktop folder on the server. So now I want to grab my documents. Now I don't use this machine frequently, so you probably won't see too many documents. Yeah, just one. So you would do the same thing. Command A selects all, drag that over, and put it right on top of your documents folder. If you had something that was already saved to the server and you have updates to it, it's going to ask you if you want to apply the changes or save the newer item. You can do that. And finally, my downloads folder. Here are some items that I want backed up. Some folks use their downloads folder as a storage space. Some will look at things and decide, okay, I want to use this and I want to put it in a certain folder. If you're not sure whether you need the items in your downloads folder, it might be a good idea to go through them. But if you know you want all of that stuff, do the same thing. Command A to select all and drag it over. Now notice there is no downloads folder. I can put it in my documents folder, or I can come over here and do File, New Folder, and call this my downloads. So then when I come back here and I've got these selected, I have a downloads folder to put them in. It's a good idea to back up your desktop, documents, and downloads about once a month. If something were to happen to your machine and your hard drive would go bad, you wouldn't want to lose the hard work that you've put in. So this is how to back up your stuff from your computer, where it saves normally, onto the server. So going backwards, if I want to get things from the server, again, you go down to your network home and your things are right here. If I open something from here and I work on it and I close it, it automatically saves back to the server. But if I were to drag this out onto my desktop and I were to work on it here, the changes wouldn't be saved back in the server, they would be saved to my computer. What I would have to do then is drag a copy back to the server. If you're at home and you are on a machine that obviously isn't connected to the server, if you go to our website, scroll down to the quick links and go to Home Directory. This is where you would sign in exactly as you would sign into your computer, so I'm going to sign in here. I want you to notice that all of those folders that you just made or that you have live right here. So if I wanted something from my downloads folder on my machine at home, I could click on this, and maybe I want this. I can say download, and it would save to my desktop. If that was a document that I just needed to print, fine. If it was something I needed to update, then I would have to go through when I'm done and click Upload, browse and find that file, and then say upload. So there are several different ways to get things back and forth. If you're a Google Drive user, all of your stuff can be saved in Google Drive. You don't even really need the server in that case. That's another video for another time.